Ravi Shankar Prasad, India's Union Minister for Law, Electronics and Information Technology, and a very, very tall leader from the BJP, joins us right here on ET Now. I can't help but congratulate you before I begin my discussion with you, sir. Many, many congratulations. What a spectacular victory you've seen in UP. The Prime Minister took it upon himself to deliver that victory, and he indeed has. Apart from the charisma and the popularity of Mr. Modi that seems to be intact, what else are you attributing this victory in Uttar Pradesh to?
Thank you for the congratulations, but I will await my sweets also on the Digital India conference on 21st. You promise?
Yes, I promise you that. I promise you that.
You know, let me tell you one thing. It is a tectonic shift in the politics of India, what I have been telling to many channels. You need to analyze it properly, not in a conventional manner. In a number of 403 in the Vidhan Sabha, BJP likely to win 313. You understand its meaning? It is more than 3/4. It is therefore a kind of a revolution happening. It is a vote for change, not only, it is a vote for aspiration. All the people of Uttar Pradesh, regardless of caste communities, have come in a big way. It is a reinformation of trust in the leadership of Narendra Modi as to how he is leading the country, how India is progressing. And most important, the way Amit Shah performed as the party president, the hard work he did, and the pro-poor initiative we took over the years, right from the issue of demonetization to Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, to Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, to Digital India program, to Ujjwala Yojana, to Fasal Bima Yojana. You know it all, my friend. And all these found a resonance. Here one family empowerment and here an inclusive agenda on work. And that's how India is changing. And that's how it reflects in the result.
Mr. Prasad, this is a landslide victory. I hate hyperventilations, but this is a tsunami. This is a landslide victory. This is a saffron Holi of sorts as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned. But I must also ask you the uncomfortable questions. And even though I congratulate you, and I think Mr. Modi took it upon himself, despite not having a chief ministerial candidate, he took it upon himself to deliver. And with Amit Shah and people like yourselves, he did deliver a spectacular victory. But if you look at the development agenda of Mr. Modi, whether it is job creation or whether it is, investments, that hasn't really happened as per expectation. And obviously expectation from a man like him who has a clear mandate is obviously going to be higher than somebody who has a fractured mandate. Do you believe this victory will embolden him to take some of the controversial decisions that he perhaps hasn't taken? Is it perhaps going to make him privatize assets that don't need to be in the public sector space? You know, the tough decisions.
First of all, let me tell you, Modi ji is never shy of taking tough decisions, okay, regardless of election results. If he could take even the big initiative of demonetization, you saw the courage he showed. When the onset of election was there, and today this became a big boon for us, the poor saw it as a very effective measure, courageous step against black money. But what is important is, I must give you, today I just talked of 250,000 common service centers. All of them are big employment to 5 to 10 people, nearly 5 lakh plus. You know it very well, electronic manufacturing I am pushing in a very big way. About 72 factories have come in mobile manufacturing alone. And out of that, 21 have come in Noida. Nearly 50,000 people have got job directly, indirectly there. But when I asked them, why don't you go going beyond Noida, get Noida, to Agra, to Meerut, to Ghaziabad, the reply is khauf hai, dar hai. You must understand that. But the PM talks of Team India. I have always asked this question in my campaign in Uttar Pradesh. In the last 5 years of Akhilesh rule, one major industry has come in Uttar Pradesh. One major investment has been done in Uttar Pradesh. None. You know it very well. All those will become a thing of the past. And the Team India concept, where the PM is the captain and the CMs are the partner, this is how UP, being the biggest state of India, will work together.
Mr. Prasad, while you talked about demonetization, I must ask you the question. Is this a vote in favor of demonetization? Is this a referendum on demonetization? Are people on the ground happy that the Prime Minister did what he did? Or is this perhaps a failure also of the counter narrative, the inability of the opposition to capitalize on demonetization? You gave them on a platter, they could do nothing with it.
Well, referendum you talk about, Supriya. But let me tell you, did or did not Congress make it an issue in every election? In the Chandigarh municipal election, in the Mumbai Mahanagar election, Mahanagar Parika election, in the Thane election, in all the Odisha election of Jila Parishad and the Gram Panchayat, everywhere they made. They lost everywhere. And now they have lost finally also in Uttar Pradesh, in Uttarakhand. Therefore, Congress was not able to understand that the people of India, particularly the poor people of India, were having a direct resonance. What Narendra Modi is doing is for the poor. What he is doing to make India honest, transparent. That's how it went about.
Ravi Shankar Prasad, sir, the anti-Modi forces, whether it was the Samajwadi Party, which in desperation just on the day of the exit poll said they're willing to go with the BSP, or whether it's now the Congress spokesperson who was saying they'll do anything that it takes to kind of stitch together an alliance in 2019. Do you believe this victory of sorts and the spectacular victory that you're seeing is going to ally and consolidate the anti-Modi forces, the mindset that wants to keep Modi out come what may?
As if they are not allied now, or they are not keen to ally themselves. My dear friend, you must understand, Indian politics has changed. People of India is going for a different politics. It is an aspirational politics. It is a developmental politics. People are trying to write new narratives, and yet you are analyzing in the conventional way. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Politics doesn't work that way. And you are asking me that question. Let me tell you today's example. If Mayawati ji and Akhilesh ji would have come together, they would have lost still badly. You know, the whole today, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is left with any politically bankable bank balance? No. I don't know of the number of 60 plus seats which the Samajwadi Party is winning. What is the Congress component? I am told it is less than 10. You know, this being the position, you must understand how the polity of India is changing. And unless today youth people are talking about it, those young men on social media are talking about it. Because of the channel, TV channels, your channel, they understand the issues of the country. They can form their opinion. It is becoming a different, empowered India. And that empowered India is thinking differently and finding a very positive resonance with Narendra Modi. Unless you understand that, your conventional analysis of election results will not take you anywhere.
Mr. Prasad, you know, Swaminathan Iyer said it in the Times of India, and he said it earlier today on our channel as well, that there is a Modi wave that's sweeping state after state across India, and India cannot deny that there is a very distinct sentiment in favor of Prime Minister Modi. If I may ask you the question about the uncomfortable state of Punjab, where you were the junior ally and the senior ally was the Shiromani Akali Dal. They're leading in about 15, the Congress in 80, and the Aam Aadmi Party in 22. Do you believe, you know, going with the Shiromani Akali Dal was perhaps a mistake? They have been your traditional partners for a very long time, I understand. But perhaps you also ended up bearing the brunt of the angst, the resonance against them. Perhaps you could have done better in the Punjab if you were on your own.
First of all, Supriya, you must understand one thing very clearly. We do a different kind of politics. We don't make opportunistic alliances like Rahul Gandhi campaigning against Akhilesh, 27 saal UP Bihar, and then going for alliance with him. Shri Prakash Singh Badal is with us for the last more than 40 years. Through thick and thin, to highs and lows. That's how we make our relationship. Yes, it was a tough call of 10 years of anti-incumbency. I will have to go for the entire result. But even in Punjab, the kind of washout all of you were predicting against us is not happening. And those quote-unquote great friends of Aam Aadmi Party who were predicting for a big upsurge in Punjab is also not happening. Therefore, you must understand India is now in a different mode altogether. But taking the point of Mr. Swami differently, Narendra Modi is in many ways changing the ground rule of India's politics. Growth with equity, good governance with honesty, harder decisions with courage, from Notbandi to the surgical strike to making India a big powerhouse in the world. All these people are watching, they are seeing, they are comparing, and results are there for us to see. And lastly, don't forget one thing, this result has come 2.5 years of his prime ministership. In that way, the result of UP is closer to what happened in 2014. That's a great day for us and also a great day of the changing face of Indian democracy.
A last question before I let you go, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. 2019, and many will believe it's Modi's election to lose. If this is the momentum he has in 2017, which is almost midterm of his government, 2019, he will perhaps be unstoppable. Will your party, however, be watchful against any amount of complacency or arrogance that may creep in with a verdict like this?
My Prime Minister works for 16 to 17 hours every day. You know it very well. And if he has his way, the office will be open also on Sundays. He hardly takes any rest. We never are complacent. We have a job to do. And under his very courageous and historic leadership, we are trying to change India. And that we shall always continue to do. Thank you.
I welcomed you saying we have a stellar panel. Smita Prakash has a quick question for you. If I may please be gracious enough to take that. Smita.
Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, what you have to say to, the media seeing Aam Aadmi Party wave in Punjab and even pitting Arvind Kejriwal as a prime ministerial candidate in the next general election. Lots of them saying that if there's one person whom the BJP was scared of or is scared of in the next general election, it was Kejriwal. Now that seems to have really got a big knock on the nose in this election. Your comments, please.
First of all, we are not scared of anyone, okay? And my Prime Minister is never scared of anyone. You know the not only national but international campaign against him. But what is important is, some people have tried to project Mr. Kejriwal, regardless of all his misgivings and the way misadventures. See him as a Prime Minister candidate, that I have not to comment. Those who seek to project have to comment. You know, Smita, let me tell you this, you are a seasoned journalist of some experience. Indian people expect a different type of gravitas from those who seek to govern them. A different kind of depth, a different kind of mature behavior. Today is not the occasion, but since you have asked me the question about him, let me reply to this. The kind of filthy abuses Mr. Kejriwal showers on our Prime Minister, is it fair? Today the people of India are responding to that. That we don't expect this from a leader who seeks or claims or is projected by his friends as a possible leader. India is vastly different. Second, the way they have governed or misgoverned Delhi is for there to see. Today all the newspapers of Delhi are booked for the ads of Mr. Kejriwal and company, isn't it? This is a new low in the politics of India. But yes, there are his friends who see him as a future. Good luck to them, I have nothing more to say. But India has moved on and Indian politics is completely different.
Who will be the Chief Minister of UP?
The parliamentary board will take a call and surely we will give a very good Chief Minister for Uttar Pradesh. We have got very good leaders available. Thank you.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.